Hello and welcome back to Sovel. We're continuing on with this Cavalry Commander playthrough. And yeah, we're in Act 3 right now, so this is the end. I feel like we are doing quite well in terms of army composition and stuff like that. We should be perfectly fine in the end. We got a couple of cannons to destroy the more, single entity units, and yeah, we have a lot of cavalry which multiple wounds, multiple attacks, which is really nice. But first, what do we want to do? Do we want to go for elite fights, or do we want to go for just a quick way to the end? I feel like going for elite fights is what we want to do. This middle path seems fine. We're playing against the VATs, so that means that they probably have a couple of single entities, maybe some of those special, Vatkin, alphas. Yeah, there they go, alphas. So yeah, just kind of prepared for this sort of stuff. Luckily they don't have that much cannons and stuff like that, which is what I'm really afraid of, because that's something that my unit composition doesn't do well against cannons. And I know that the final act will most likely not have that many cannons, and if it does, it'll only be one, because the final act is the final act's boss battle is mainly just speaking. It's mainly just a bunch of units that are end tier. So we're talking about Vatkin alphas that have been fully upgraded and stuff like that. That's the only real thing final boss battle is like, so I can kind of predict it, I guess. So yeah, move a couple of units up, but really we're on the defensive here. We have the advantage. Enemies have to come to us. These long rifles really aren't that scary, even with lethal shot, which they finally did get, because at the start they didn't have lethal shot, which was really funny. When long rifles were released and they didn't have lethal shot, it was really funny to have like a unit of 3 long rifles and they can't even kill a single, cavalry or anything like that. That was balanced, that's for sure. It was a balance that existed at one point, and say whatever you will, but I'm quite happy it no longer exists. Flame breath on the Vatkin, because Vatkin skulkers, because they're a lot more squishy than the large Vatkin monstrosity, which definitely a lot harder to flame breath that than it is the skulkers. And then let's see. I got a couple things to talk about, I guess. And yeah, a while back I used to talk in this series. I used to talk about leaks, and another leak that I found out about was the Warhammer 40k game, which is about the Space Marines. So yeah, the Space Marine 2, the Warhammer 40k game, actually got fully leaked. Yeah, that's a real shame right there. I don't know what to say about that. It's quite sad that got fully leaked. Like, wow. Absolutely devastating. Do something like this and I can get a bit of a shot off. I really shouldn't leave my cannons so close together. Something that I need to get a bit better at. And then the enemy's got double. Okay. I guess it evens out somewhat, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll continue kiting them. No real reason for me to go into melee. Ooh, 9 attacks. I should save some of those. Ooh, that's... Wow. 3+ and I failed so many of those. That's so bad. It's genuinely horrible. I don't think I'll ever recover from this. That was horrible, absolutely horrible. So yeah, at least I have my own large ranged unit, which is this Imperial Cav. Yeah, I'll go the long way around with these guys. No real reason to get up close and personal with the enemies. Try to go for the long range. Ooh, I can't. That's awkward, isn't it? I guess I'm kiting the enemies on this side, hoping for the best. Okay, so they moved in close enough for me to charge them in the side, which is interesting strategy. Very interesting. Charging the side, very nice. Then the enemies can't do anything. Confirm. And now their long rifles are kind of useless because they really can't go anywhere else now. So they're very useful. And this guy should be gone now. I don't think he's going to survive this. Oh no, he survives on 2 units. Perfectly fine. Maybe the Vatkin long rifles. Yeah. Oh no, nope, they missed. Okay, over here. There we go. Shoot this guy. Rerolls. There we go. That's what I mean. He's fully gone. Nice. There goes one of the enemy commanders, and that's what I mean. The enemies have multiple commanders, so if I still had my own commander, which I don't, but if I did, he would have had to deal with all of this. So, yeah, that's why he, multiple wounds definitely does come in handy for stuff like this. But luckily I have more than one commander, so, I guess getting more commanders rather than just upgrading a single commander to deal with this sort of stuff is also an option. I gotta find ways to deal with these enemies. So do something like this. They're going to go around. I'm still going to kite them. I'm going to try to not go into melee for as long as possible, because yeah, I just don't want to do that. Nothing good could come of it, especially with enemies having so many Vatkin Skulkers still, and then they still have their Flamers as well. Finish off those Vatkin Alphas. Shoot these guys with the cannon, because the Vatkin Skulkers shooting them with the cannon does a lot more for me than shooting anything else. And the long rifles finally moved up, and unfortunately they still didn't do anything. That's the long rifles, I guess. I can shoot these Vakken Skulkers again, because yep, they're the real scary unit, and they're almost deleted. That's very nice. And where are you going? You're not supposed to be here, monstrosity. Yep, this guy is also moving up, but I can move and attack the monstrosity in the side. Yeah, I can't move to the back right now, but I can do something like this. I can prevent it from attacking. I'm trying to not to expose my side, so maybe something like this, where I can charge the side of the Vakken Chieftain, but I can't be charged from the front by the Vakken Skulkers. That's my plan anyway, because otherwise the Chieftain is just going to charge the side of the Imperial Knights, and that'll be a problem. While I'm here, I guess I could talk about allergies as well. So yeah, an interesting thing about allergies, specifically peanut butter allergies, is the fact that people that don't have nuts early on in their life, so you know, if you don't have like peanuts or cashews or anything like that early in your childhood, then you're more likely to develop a nut allergy. So yeah, that's really interesting how eating something prevents you from getting an allergy towards it, which is why the way to introduce someone to nuts again is to slowly introduce it into their life. So yeah, it's to quite literally feed them little bits and pieces, and yeah, and they'll slowly not develop. Oh well, what's the opposite? They'll develop a tolerance towards nuts, and they won't have an allergy anymore. That's really interesting, I guess, as a talking point. Unfortunately, the same could not be said about other allergies, but other allergies are a bit more complex. This is really awkward because every single time I try to charge in from behind, I charge in from the front, so kind of whatever at this point. Yeah, try to move my ranged in to get rid of this unit over here of flamers. I'm finally getting revenge on them. So there we go. There we go. That's very nice. And then with routing this 10, so there's no reason for me to do anything else. But yeah, I wonder. So my viewers, what is your favourite pen brand? So the pens that you like to write with. I wonder what your favourite pen brand is. I'm not really loyal to a single pen brand, but I do like Bic. I kind of buy the, pens, just cheap pens specifically. I buy like a bunch of Bic pens and then, the cheapest ones out there, and then I just use them. But again, ballpoint specifically, I don't like buying anything else. So I always get ballpoint pens, as always. And then, yeah, ignore difficulties for terrain. That's so strong on these horse archers. Ranged cavalry, that sort of stuff. It's very strong. Morale or post-battle loot. I guess post-battle loot. There's no point in getting an extra level up. Although I guess it could have been helpful later on. I mean, it's kind of whatever, but more money also helps. At this point, it doesn't really matter what I get, I guess. So yep, there we go. And then let's go into the next fight. So yep, this is the next fight. We're fighting against dwarves. So before we begin the fight, I'm going to make a few predictions. They're going to have like 2 cannons. Or maybe even 3, and then they're going to have 2 gyrocopters or something like that, and they're going to have like 2 units of dwarf miners or something like that. So yeah, the fact of the matter is that these armies, they don't really change a lot much. Yep, 2 cannons, 4 flying machines, but it's an elite fight, and 1 unit of dwarf miners. They have a lot of these berserkers though, so I guess I didn't account for the berserkers, but I did kind of account for everything else, and that's what I mean by, these armies being kind of generic. You never get a full melee dwarf army or anything like that, where it's just berserkers or it's flying machines and berserkers or something like that. It's always like a mixture. I guess where I'm going with this is that the armies aren't really all that creative. You never get like a full undead monstrosity army where it's just like undead lord on a dragon and stuff like that. You never get that sort of stuff. And yeah, I guess more army diversity would be nice. And let's see if I can actually shoot this guy over here. No, I cannot. Bit unfortunate. I can shoot the berserkers, but the effectiveness of this attack is highly questionable. I mean, it's useful, but I would have preferred to be shooting something like the flying machine over here. That's currently trying to toast my lord. And yeah, at least this time I didn't forget to separate the cannons out. It's always annoying when the cannons are like on top of each other and they can't actually turn around. So yeah, there we go. Very nice. I got rid of a single flying machine. And yeah, another flying machine is shooting at my knight. I really don't like that. Don't appreciate it. I really don't. So it would have been nice if you could not toast my lord. And this cannon, oof, Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I really wasn't expecting to be in range of it, but I should have probably expected that. And oh, I guess the enemy doesn't want to move up yet. So I guess I will shoot these guys. So yep, try to get rid of a single flying machine. And there we go, got rid of it. Nice. Maybe next time I could get rid of their dwarf engineer. But yeah, or maybe I can just charge into him. Pretty sure that anything on a flying machine won't charge into you, so I could just charge into whoever I want. Enemies won't say no to it. And that's pretty much it. And skipping combat phase, there we go. And what else do I have? Apart from oh yeah, I was talking about pens and why I don't like gel pens. So I don't like them because they take too long to dry, and then they also smudge your work, so that's the only reason why I don't like gel pens. I do have some grievances with normal ballpoint pens as well. Just the simple fact that a ballpoint pen is, has a habit of getting stuck, and you kind of have to, fix it by putting it under a candle to kind of heat up the pen in order to, get the ink, I guess, to unstuck itself. So yeah, you can do that. Some people don't know that you can do it, but that is kind of how you fix it. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot the berserkers. Nice, there we go. Hopefully get rid of them slowly. Oof, unfortunate. There's still some left. I can shoot the flame cannon, or I can shoot the berserkers. I guess the berserkers are more important than the flame cannon. There you go. Got rid of that. And yep, they're buffing themselves up. Dwarf engineer. I'm gonna move up and shoot their berserkers from close range. There we go. I try to get rid of them before they get into melee with me, specifically with my cavalry, because if they get into melee with my cavalry, it'll be rather painful to deal with. And, let's deal with this. Nice, there goes the flame cannon. Maybe I can turn the horses around next turn and get rid of the berserkers trying to attack me from behind. Yep, there we go. What else have I got on here? And yep. Oh, yeah, that's why I was afraid this is going to hurt quite a bit. Other than that, I think he'll be fine. Nice, there we go, done. I'm going to move this guy up so I can get rid of the flying machine rather easily. Then if they do try to attack me with dwarf miners, I can just come in from the side and help myself out with my lord. Shoot these berserkers. I wish there was a way to speed up these walls, but there isn't. You can speed up ordinary walls with left control and spacebar, but you can't speed up, the walls for ranged attacks. Fortunately, that doesn't work. Quite annoying, not gonna lie, because that means you have to kind of watch the enemies roll their saves and everything like that one by one. Move this guy first because he'll free up some movement range for my other commander to move away. So yep, this guy's gonna move away. There's no real reason for me to go into melee. I can actually go into melee with this guy, can't I? Oh no, because the cannon moved, I can just charge him into the cannon. Yep, there you go. That's my plan. And then let's see, we should win this simply because we've got more attacks, even though the enemy's got a stronger unit in general. It has I think those dwarves had like 4 power. Charge from behind to prevent them from charging me. There we go. That's perfectly fine. There we go. Nice. There we go. Let's see. And the enemies are once again moving in their dwarf warriors or berserkers, I guess. Yeah, don't have war. Dwarf warriors are a completely separate unit, so there we go. Them gone. Rerolls here. They should really be routing. I mean, how are they still in here? They really shouldn't, should they? Like, come on, you have to be gone. Like, really? Nice that this unit is gone, and the flame cannon hopefully is gone as well. We'll have to see. You never know. It might just save everything. Has quite good defense. 5 defense. Nope, there it goes. Yeah, on a 1 that we got through, but it did save quite a lot. That's what I mean. The flame cannons can really give people a run for their money, especially when you play multiplayer and you charge into a dwarf cannon, only for the dwarf cannon to survive and then proceed to really wound you back. And the additional wounds on the dragon is really nice. Level up here, additional attacks, always useful, especially in melee. And yep, there we go. Get a bunch of money because we're going to the shop next. Let's go. A random event, then shop, and then that. Enter circle. And wow, that's really interesting. But I am going to take the net. I feel like that'll be more useful for my caster. I wonder how that works. Will I only be able to choose an attack with my dragon, or can I choose to fire breath and then magic spell? We'll have to see how that works. And more flying, some pure spears. I feel like cavalry is better. And then what can I pick here? Vitality +1 defense. And what should I pick? Lance and shield, explosive shot. I feel like explosive shot is really nice, especially for the end. That'll be really nice. And then, yeah, Banner of Valor for the Foot Knights. But they already have Unbreakable, don't they? So, I guess Great Weapons. Yeah, why not? This is the brand new unit of Knights, so I guess I'll pick that on them. And then let's see what we have here. Everything that can't get a healing has to pick, experience, but everything else gets healing. Let's upgrade. Yeah, completely useless. That won't come in handy. Quite literally reached the limit of what we can upgrade with that cannon. First time I ever did that. And then, I have reached a point before where I had to pick wounds, but never like to a point where it just forced me to pick money. I've never reached just that point. So to pick a discipline, I guess. Pretty sure they're unbreakable anyway. So let's begin. Okay, right, so the plan here will be to put a massive... Yeah, we're going to hold the breach here with these two units brand new, and then the leader, put the two cannons here. And then unfortunately I forgot to move this, change that unit, so this is how we're going to do it. Let's see what the enemies have. Have a giant, they have boar riders, interesting. So yeah, I'm going to try to avoid this, I guess, or maybe not. Let's see what they have. They have a lot of these high count units, swifters, hand weapons, Banner of Fury. I guess that's annoying to deal with. I really want to get in the fight with that White Lord, I guess. And they got a catapult, pointless shooting that, so I guess I'll shoot the boar riders, try to get rid of them first, and then maybe I can, get rid of something else. Maybe go for these trolls. Maybe not. But yeah, that's really nice how I absolutely shrunk that unit down. It's really interesting. I am going to move this guy up slightly. Then he gets charged instead of the cannon, because the enemies always charge the unit that's closest. So yep, there we go. So even there's a cannon right there, they're going to ignore it. That's not something that happens in multiplayer, so you kind of have to use a bit more strategy in multiplayer, don't you? And so yeah, I can move these guys up slightly. I'm not going to... I don't know. It's 5 defense, 4 defense. Yeah, shooting these... Oh, well, I guess they're also 5 defense. I looked at the Lord and it was like 4 defense, but yeah, whatever. Guess it didn't really matter in the end, did it? Pass some turns, I guess. Oops, shooting my knights. Ooh, that hurt quite a lot. Fortunately, this knight unit is a bit messed up, so it's a bit broken, so it doesn't really matter. They have a feral giant as well. It's really interesting. I'm assuming that's from the Beastmen. I never saw that before. It's really, really interesting. So yeah, and then my knight should do quite well against them. Who are these? Shaman or Minotaurs? Let's see. I should be able to use this, shouldn't I? Arcane Web there. Prevent the Minotaurs from moving. Keep them back slightly. And it gives me more time to prepare. I can move my Lord over here. And ooh, that's a bit problematic, is it not? Maybe I can do this. And I can still charge the enemy white. Then I can Flame Breath. See, it looks like I can use a spell. And then also a Flame Breath. That's really interesting. How that works. Yep, they can only turn around. Perfectly fine by me. And these, everything else is just gonna kind of move slightly up. And yeah, the problem with such long units is that you can't actually even turn around and retreat. That's not an option with a unit of this size. So yeah, these guys, they are gonna move back slightly. Perfect by me. And yep. And these guys, they're gonna move over here. No, I don't think I want to do that, because I want to let the knight charge. Well, let the enemy lord charge into my knight commander. But because they have some wounds on their dragon. So yeah, want to do that. Attack there. Let them attack me. Confirm. There we go. Perfectly fine. Let them come to me as well. I don't really want to be coming to them. That's problematic. 5 defense, 5 defense. Anything that has less than 5. No, everything has a minimum of 5 defense. Okay. So yeah, that's a bit interesting to deal with. Everything has 5 defense. Okay, right, because it's on my lord, I have to pick, so I'm picking this. Yep, definitely because I want to win that. So yeah, what else do I have? Guess I can shoot the Minotaurs, or what else can I shoot? I can shoot the Trolls. Yeah, I'll shoot the Trolls. There we go. Because the Minotaurs will be quite a way back. And the Trolls are looking quite scary right now. I can continue shooting the Trolls, re-rolling. And there we go, we've been getting 3s quite a lot, which is very lucky indeed. Especially on this sort of difficulty, we really need all the luck that we can get. I can use this to hopefully get rid of the boar riders, because I definitely know that we can, in fact, fail against the boar riders. I've had it happen in the past, even though both my lord and my lord's retinue has rerolls. So even though that is a thing, I'm still afraid of it happening, so I'm going to do that. Try to prevent myself from just failing horribly. Yep, the enemies are continuing to shoot me with rocks, continuing to pelt me. But you know, they might pelt me with sticks and stones, but they will never break my morale, that's for sure. I'll still be here, and I'll still be trying to beat them up. There we go, do something like this. Okay, the giant has come after me. We'll see who wins. I think I should win against the giant, but you know, we'll have to see. Pass some more turns. They're moving up their feral giant, they're moving up the minotaurs. I don't think they can reach me, although I am quite scared of them actually being able to reach me. So hopefully they can't, but they might be able to do it, which is scary, as I've said before. I really don't want them to charge into my ranged cavalry. It's, you know, kind of keeping me afloat right now. And these guys moved up. I am going to try to run away for as long as I possibly can. They buffed themselves. Unholy Vigor, Primal Terror. So yeah, we'll see how that works. Sphere Discipline is 10x. Wait, they buffed themselves with Terror. Interesting. I think I got something wrong there, but I could be wrong. But that looked like they had Terror on themselves. And there we go. That's what I mean. If I didn't buff myself with my Lord, who knew what those you know, pigs could have done. So yep. Definitely don't mess around with the Boar Riders. Yeah, Boar Riders are no joke. Charge into the giant over there. So then, yep. Hand weapons and shield. Plus one bonus to charge. Yep, there we go. That's all the charges I can make. And then hopefully they can't, yep, they can't charge me. That's perfect. Perfect, that's what I was looking for. What else can I shoot? I can shoot the giant over here, because he's very annoying, and I want to get rid of him. Nice, there we go. And then he moves up slightly. Then I guess I could charge into the giant with these guys, because the centaurs will be slightly further away. That'll hopefully, yep, let me charge into them. Yep, I can hopefully, yeah, charge into this guy, and the centaurs will not be able to interrupt, because again they'll have to attack me from the front, and they really won't be able to do that all too easily. There we go. That's almost the enemy lord gone. Guess I will charge him with the cav, or maybe I can run away. I think I'll try to. No, I can't. Okay, I think this is where the cav die, and they continue to pelt me with rocks. I mean, now this Imperial Knight unit is normal again, so I guess that's the only benefit of what's happened. And I can, yeah, I'll web the Minotaurs again. Perfect. Then they can't move, they can only turn. Yep, 0 movement for them. Pass a turn, see what happens. Pass another turn. Yep. I still think I can charge the War Chief before I can charge anything else. Let's see. Is it really better to charge into the Feral Giant? I mean, he has a lot of defense, but I'll have to see. I think I'll just charge into the Goat Shaman because it's easy to rout them. Even if the Feral Giant will be able to counter-charge me. Whatever. And then, yep, there goes the dragon. That's perfect, even though my Lord is only 1 wound on my Lord. So, yep, that's that. And then this giant should be... Ooh, okay. We're still in here, but the chance of routing is very real. So, yeah. 6 wounds on the dragon. But my Lord only has 1 wound left. Something that I need to bear in mind, I guess, in the future. So, charge into this giant over here. I wonder how that'll go. Or if it'll go the same way as it did over here. I really hope it doesn't. Because that'll be really sad for me. If I lose like that. Then I don't think that giant can go, or can he? Oh, unfortunately he can. Oh, unfortunately the enemy giant can in fact go through there. That's, yeah, a bit unfortunate. Let's see what I can shoot. I can shoot the Minotaurs, I guess. So yeah, do that. One of the only things that I can in fact shoot. And yep, let's hope that my Lord over here can deal with these guys over here. Oh, they buffed themselves as well. Be unfortunate. If anything, it's very unfortunate. Yep, there we go. Minotaurs are cut down a size, I guess. But unfortunately, it's very close. Cannons can kind of defend themselves, but if this guy loses, then they do just charge into their cannons, and that's them silenced. So yeah, a bit unfortunate. And then, yep, I can hopefully move around. Oh, these are dreadnoughts, they're undead. Maybe it isn't the best to move around them. Okay. I'll shoot them with flame. They have mist as well, which is very interesting. They're quite buffed up, aren't they, then? And I can charge into these guys over here. We'll see how that works out. Right then, I got to talk about, and I want to talk about mouses. So, you know, like, not real mouses, but like gaming mouses and mouses for your computer. So, you know, I just got a bog standard mouse, but I was interested in what other mouse are out there. It's very nice that we killed that giant so quickly, compared to this side, which is having a lot of trouble killing their giant. But yeah, I've been looking at different mouses, because I've just been curious. And I noticed that there are some really expensive mouse out there. So yeah, oh, unfortunate for routing. Oh, that's really bad. Because now they're going to charge into the cannons. Ooh, that's really bad. I didn't want that to happen. But yeah, I've been looking at mouses for my computer and stuff like that because I was just interested. And I noticed that you could get some really expensive mouse out there. So, you know, I had a look. And there was this RGB mouse that was going for like £30. And I just find that ridiculous. That's, yeah, definitely something that, you know, it's very, very funny. Funny price. And yep, there we go. Got rid of a few more Minotaurs. So, yep. Rally this guy round. Nice, there he goes. He's back. Back again. Then they're buffing themselves. I don't mind them doing that. They got wild form. Do whatever they want. And yep. Got attacking this giant. We're failing as well. Simply because he has rerolls, I guess. Yep, there we go. And these guys should really be routing now. Yep, there they go. They really didn't stand a chance. And then the cannon, hopefully it stays no, it routs. A shame, but I don't feel like we're losing too badly, so we might still come back from this. Yep, there they go. Then the Lord should get rid of this trebuchet or whatever. Catapult. There we go, nice, that's gone. Very lucky. Charging to the side there. These guys can't really charge in. Could continue charging them in the back. Now, the Feral Giant is, in fact, going absolutely feral on our back line. It's not something I appreciate all that much. And yeah, I would have preferred for it if the guy just gave up, you know, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to be the case. He's not giving up. If anything, he's proceeding to deal a lot of damage to us. So yep, and I am going to have to move this guy around to hopefully counter the Feral Giant or something like that. I don't know how that would work. And then maybe move my Lord over here, and he can flame breath the units over here. This guy has 5. I mean, I'll flame breath him because he's the scarier one out of everyone here. Yep, nice, I guess. It didn't work out, did it? Yep, as always. The guy wasn't supposed to live for long. One Minotaur against, you know, a Lord with like 5 attacks isn't really something that's going to live for long. And then let's finish this unit off. Yep, there we go. And they're still routing somehow. I guess they're just, yeah. Guess we're getting a bit unlucky. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to charge this guy in the back. Or in the side. I'm going to charge this guy in the front. And confirm. Let's see what he does. Yeah, we got lucky. He did charges. Nice. And I'm going to turn around with this unit. And I'm going to fire off into the this guy. Well, try to anyway. If I can. I mean, can I? Come on. There we go, just barely. I barely clipping him. That's very nice. There we go, he's fully gone. Very nice, very, very nice. Yep, there we go, that's done. And then I can move this guy around. The enemies really don't have that much left, so I'm really hoping that they can rout soon. We'll see how we do against the Feral Giant. And then, yep, we survived that. But the Feral Giant is beating us up slowly. And we did a lot of damage to these knights. We did a lot, so yeah, the enemy should be routing really soon. I don't know about these guys, how well they'll survive. Oh, they're still in the fight. They turned around and going to fight the giant now. Zombie giant. There's a lot of giants this match. So yeah, and that's it. We won. Nice, just skip through this. And then we can win. And yep, there we go. Yeah, this Feral Giant is doing quite well. But to be fair, he does have a lot of defense. So yeah, as expected of a unit with a lot of defense, he kind of has to do well. Otherwise, you know, what's the point of bringing him? Yep, nice, there we go. Victory. Wow, that was quite a long battle, that's for sure. I can't believe we actually won that. And there we go. In the face of darkness. In the face of darkness, we prevail. We've reached the end. The Trail of Dead conquered. Who else is next? Thanks for playing. Thank you for the game. And these are the statistics. So yeah, we definitely did do quite well. The dragon did quite well. These these gunners did quite a lot of kills, but they got a lot of kills on like low defense units, so like Mongol packs and stuff like that. The cannons are what is like the most important. They got kills on high wound, high attack units, high morale units. The cannons really helped us out. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and you can check out my other campaign difficulty, or well, challenge level 7 series next if you haven't watched that yet. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.